Since he suddenly came into too much money, he became extremely frustrated. His 20,000 square meter super mansion couldn't even hold it all. More than 20 boxes were placed in the bathroom, and 90 kilograms of gold were stored in the closet, but he still couldn't store all his money. Out of options, he buried it in the yard, stuffed it in the pigsty, and even filled every shoebox in the house. After finally finding places to store the money, he almost got crushed to death. What was he supposed to do now? So he tried depositing it in banks. One bank took a few $100 million. Another bank took a few $100 million, but it still wasn't enough. Overnight, a small town of only 20,000 people suddenly saw more than a dozen new banks appear, but his money came in too fast, and sooner or later even these banks wouldn't be enough. So he decided to start a company. However, all the young people in town had gone to work in the city, so he had to hire an 80-year-old man as chairman and a drunk as CEO. Just like that, he was constantly troubled by having too much money. The FBI, CIA, and DEA all hated him, but none of them dared to arrest him. In fact, they even asked for his help. In reality, he wasn't some tycoon at all, just a small pilot. He simply got lucky, married a rich and beautiful wife, and had a decent monthly salary. But after mortgage and car loans, he barely had anything left. So he worked part-time as an overseas buyer, reselling goods. His peaceful life was shattered that day. A man came looking for him and said he had violated airline regulations by transporting goods without permission. Barry panicked and denied it outright, but Hugh directly produced evidence, leaving Barry speechless. Then Monty extended an offer, saying he was the airline's youngest pilot with top-tier skills and invited him to work for the CIA. Seeing the aircraft in front of him, he was tempted. He took off and flew straight into the sky while Monty passed overhead in the plane. At that moment, he was thrilled and immediately quit his high-paying job. But what exactly would he be doing? At the time, the world was in the Cold War era. The CIA needed someone with excellent piloting skills to go to certain places and take photographs. So Barry flew at extremely low altitude, crossing planes to capture images of rebel bases. He didn't expect photography to be so dangerous. Ground fire opened up on him, but Barry managed to dodge it every time. Even when the left engine was hit, he could still return safely with just one engine. To hide it from his wife, he always changed clothes before going home, pretending to return from a normal day at work. The CIA was very satisfied with his photos and assigned him even more missions. To make coordination easier, Barry worked directly with the military. But what happened next also turned him into a super rich man.